Hey, Instagram. I am so excited to do this live because I've been holding on to this announcement for a couple of months. Foremost, obviously, you guys know I'm moving to Nashville, but not that announcement. But it feels like the perfect time in the midst of this election where we are seeing so many people talk about their stories of fraud who are being censored. We have never, ever seen this much censorship ever in America. It is incredible. The president of the United States is being censored every time he tweets. People are being censored by talking about their real experiences. I knew that this was going to happen when I saw the power that fact checkers have. These are human beings. These are activists. These are liberals that are behind the scenes censoring the way that we communicate with one another if it goes against a type of thought that they endorse themselves. I mean, what we are seeing is stuff that we would imagine living under the USSR, that we would imagine living under Hugo Chavez in Venezuela. We would never imagine this in America. For those of you that don't know the backstory, quick backstory here is that I got censored by Facebook fact checkers, a random website that no one's ever heard of, which was given the permission to censor my Facebook page. Turned out the guy who runs the Facebook fact checkers is a man named Alan Duke, a former CNN editor of 26 years. Suddenly left CNN to start a fact-checking firm, and within 2 years, Facebook decided to take him on and make him a fact checker. Seems a little shady. USA Today, also their fact checkers. Every time I get fact check, I look up these people to see how they lean. They're all extremely left-leaning. So we know what has happened is that Democrats and leftists have put their little Marxists into these positions of power to fact check and censor opinion. So what are we going to do about it? Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to announce that for the last 3 months, I have been working on a massive lawsuit against fact checkers. I am suing them. You can finally look up this lawsuit, look at the docket. I created a website so you guys can follow this. It is called www.factcheckzuck.com. Yes, Mr. Zuckerberg, you've been trying to hide behind your fact checkers. Now it's time to put your sleazy little fact checkers through discovery and figure out what their relationship is with Facebook, who has given them this power to censor Americans, and why they are contributing to this mass undoing of our society. It is not up to Facebook fact checkers to determine what information we take in or to pretend that our information is dangerous. We saw this during COVID-19. They were censoring doctors. They were saying that doctors who had a different opinion or said that I treated a patient with hydroxychloroquine, they would fact check that information. They would pull it down. They would say it was false and it wasn't true and that it couldn't help. These are actual doctors being censored. In what society can you imagine this happening? Again, I would imagine this under Joseph Stalin. I would not imagine this in America today. And if we cannot get our president of the United States is not free to speak directly to us without being fact checked or without being shut down, none of us are free. So you can head to the website. Be also sure that you share this, because I'm sure it's going to get fact checked, but this fact check's true, you dirty little fact checkers, because you're getting sued. Coming for you. You guys can read the docket number, factcheckzuck.com. We are taking donations. I know everybody. This is first off is going to be a very expensive lawsuit. We have two of the biggest lawyers, which I'm super excited about. Todd McMurtry has come on my legal team. You guys know his name familiar. He was the Covington Catholic, one of the Covington Catholic lawyers, had great success there. I also am being represented by a lawyer named John P. Cole. He is the lawyer who settled the biggest lawsuit ever in the history of the world. He went after big tobacco and won and has been retired since, but he is coming out of retirement to represent me because this is serious. We are talking about the future of this country. We are talking about fact checkers. My legal bills are about to be super crazy, so we are asking every person that can. I know it's been a rough year for everyone with COVID-19. If you can, no matter how small of a donation you can make on factcheckzuck.com, it would be extremely helpful. It's just going to be, all I can tell you is an extremely expensive lawsuit. It's already been very expensive, and we've just gotten to the point of filing, but it's worth it. These are the types of fights that conservatives have to take. And since I can't be on the ground storming Arizona because I'm almost 8 months pregnant. I think next week I'm 8 months pregnant. This is my contribution to fighting against all of this fraud and lying that we are seeing in America. All of these journalists that are colluding with the Democrat Party, all of these people whose voices are being silenced when they're telling their stories about how they were literally are seeing their ballots disappear or that their votes weren't counted. And for a mainstream media to, instead of represent the people, pretend that these people are lying and dishonest, and to only promote things that say all elections Christians are amazing. That is stuff that exists in a communist country, not America. So again, share, 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 share. I know you're probably watching this, Zuckerberg. You can fact check this. Factcheckzuck.com. Candance Owens versus Mark Zuckerberg's little fleet of weak fact checkers. If I had my money on it, my money's on me. We are hoping this goes to the Supreme Court. But again, you can read all about it. You can follow the docket. This is the kind of fight that we need if the conservatives are going to win in this country. God bless you all. I am doing this for all of us. Once we establish precedent, when Facebook comes and they fact check you, you will have something to come behind. This cannot be allowed in this country. Factcheckzuck.com. Share, 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 share. Love you all.